Okay, we have with us tonight also on the program Ridham Anand Bhardwaj, who is the legal editor of Times Now. She broke the story this afternoon. And on the panel, I have with me here in the studio Shamsher Khan Pathan, president of the Awami Vikas party. He's for triple talaq. I have Yusuf Iqbal, Yusuf, who's a lawyer of the Supreme Court. In a nuanced way, he's for triple talaq. In a nuanced way, he's for. Either you're fully for or against. See, Yusuf. No. Either you're fully for. No, there is no clarification.
There is a clarification.
There is no clarification.
Triple talaq is not the way we understand talaq.
Let me finish my introductions tonight.
Please go ahead.
Ahmed Ayaz, for him it's a very unfortunate day because he's lost here today. You know, he was fighting to retain this antediluvian, antiquated, discriminatory, gender-biased practice of triple talaq, and Ahmed Ayaz is sad today because he has lost. Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani is sad because he also is for the regressive practice of triple talaq.
But there is
one second. I have Mufti Mohammed Ziyaee coming in some time. I have Mufti Mohammed Ziyaee. I know I'll take all of you on. I'll take all of you on.
Your hashtag is wrong.
What is it?
It is not about triple talaq. It is about triple talaq in one sitting.
Instant talaq. That is the point.
This is the real issue. Triple talaq is not the issue.
Triple talaq in one sitting, we oppose.
No, one second. Can I say one thing?
Yes.
There is one law in India that must exist. On issues, allow me to complete, on issues of gender rights, people rights, there has to be one law in our country. You cannot bring in religion and say
religion is different thing.
That we are Muslims and hence we have a right to discriminate against women.
Not discrimination. Every religion goes right.
No, let me know. You want to heckle tonight? Shahid Siddiqui, point is simple. Some people have been arguing, Shahid Siddiqui, that because they say Muslims have a right to discriminate against Muslim women, Muslims have a right to torture Muslim women, right? Muslims have a right to ill-treat Muslim women. Muslims have a right to do whatever they want, deny Muslim women enter into the Haji Ali shrine. And you are presenting the argument tonight that this is the issue among Muslims and don't ask us about it. And what I'm telling you today, that religion has nothing to do with it.
No, religion is different thing.
Shahid Siddiqui, you cannot
make it the two things at once.
You can't. No. What? Shahid Siddiqui,
we don't
welcome into the debate.
Arnab, there are two issues.
Shahid Siddiqui is joining the debate tonight.
Arnab, there are two issues. One is the gender issue, the other is the religious issue.
Yeah.
And I have been saying it for long, and I stand by what I say, that this triple divorce in one go is un-Quranic. It is un-Islamic, and it is against the women. It is like a sword hanging on the heads of women constantly, and it's a emotional, social, economic blackmail of women, which is un-Islamic and un-Quranic and unacceptable, which should not be accepted by anybody, and any genuine Muslim will stand up against that. Secondly, the issue of gender, of course, in that matter, Indian Constitution gives equal right to every woman and every man, and there cannot be discrimination against a woman on the basis of religion. That is very, very clear.
Yeah. So, Zeenat Shaukat Ali, congratulations. One victory after the other. One victory after the other.
All victories, both are defeats.
Okay, one second. One victory after the other. Congratulations. First, Haji Ali. Muslim women all can enter the Haji Ali shrine. Women can enter the Haji Ali shrine.
No, Supreme Court has state order today.
And now triple talaq. Please tell me today why these so-called conservatives, because they are not actually conservatives, they are anti-women. People like Shamsher Khan Pathan. Why are they so frustrated?
Why are ladies in Islam? They got a lot of respect.
Why are they so frustrated tonight?
No, we are frustrated. Not at all.
Zeenat Shaukat Ali, what are they scared of? Zeenat Shaukat Ali.
Not scared.
Zeenat Shaukat Ali. Shahid Siddiqui. Zeenat Shaukat Ali. Why are they so frustrated tonight? Yeah.
The first thing I would like to say is that I would like to say that I welcome.
Go ahead, I can hear you.
I welcome the judgment. I welcome the government's move to give Muslim women equality. In the first instance, for those who speak about religious equality, then they must understand that all these years they have been practicing equality that they have not been practicing any form of equality. They have given women no rights. The triple talaq is talaq-e-bidat. It is anti-Islamic, it is anti-Quranic, but yet they have imposed it on us. Where has it written in the Quran that you can divorce by on a Facebook? You can divorce when you're drunk. You can divorce when you're asleep. You can divorce in a fit of anger. You can divorce by an SMS. These kind of attitudes and approaches have been, very, very wrong, and they go against the absolute norm of justice, of gender justice that is within Islam. And all those people who deny it are denying
Are
the
you
fact in the
against triple
Quran.
talaq,
In the
or
first
you are
instance,
against triple talaq
there
in
can
one
never
go?
be a triple talaq.
You must have to clarify this.
Because of many reasons that I have already discussed.
Are you against triple talaq, or you are against triple
Yes.
talaq in one sitting?
They are
Hello?
also un-Islamic.
About what you are opposing?
No, one second.
Triple talaq.
Are you opposing triple talaq as such?
Triple talaq in one sitting was forbidden by the Prophet.
Yes.
First
So
of all,
you must have to be clear that you are not against
condemned
triple
by the
talaq.
Prophet, but the triple talaq is abhorred by the Prophet. It's condemned by the Prophet. And I have gone into instances
No, I'm
where
not
people have
against talaq.
practiced this and the Prophet
Talaq-
has
talaq
forbidden
is
them.
a good way of
forbidden them
separation.
and said, and he has got very, very angry. His face has become red with anger. And so there is no question of his permissibility within the religion. For those who claim to be the saviors of the religion,
Ziyaee, we are
where were they
also
when
against
this
triple
kind of
talaq in one sitting?
un-Islamic
Wait,
law
Mr.
was
Ziyaee,
imposed?
Mr. Ziyaee,
Where
Mr.
were they
Ziyaee,
when this
I'd like to,
Where was
Tasleem,
this un-Islamic law?
Tasleem Rehmani, can I please, Zeenat ji, 1 minute, Shahid Siddiqui, wait, Shahid Siddiqui,
I'm very clear about it.
Shahid Siddiqui and one sec. Can I also have, sir, please stop, sir, please stop, 1 minute, just wait a while, Mufti Ziyaee is on the debate, and Mufti Ziyaee is on the debate, and Shazia Ilmi, can I have Shazia Ilmi and Mufti Ziyaee, please? Thank you, Zeenat Shaukat Ali. Now, just 1 minute, please. First of all, Mufti Ziyaee, welcome into the debate. Suppose a Muslim woman wants to divorce a Muslim man. Can she do triple talaq?
No.
Why?
सबसे पहले मैं
नहीं, why?
मैं पता तो
No, why?
सुन तो लो।
नहीं, बदसलूकी हो, टॉर्चर हो, ठीक है, और कोई कारण हो,
जी,
ठीक है, और अगर मुस्लिम वुमन कहे मुस्लिम मैन को तलाक तो कर सकती है?
नहीं कर सकती।
क्यों नहीं कर सकती?
वजह है,
नहीं, वजह क्या है?
वही वजह सुन लीजिए।
नहीं, वजह तो कोई हो नहीं सकती
ना, मुझसे
नहीं, वजह क्या होगी? नहीं, क्यों नहीं हो सकती है?
वो तलाक देने का इख्तियार मर्दों को है, ना कि
क्यों नहीं है मर्दों को? नहीं, क्यों अल्लाह? नहीं, क्या आप ये लॉजिक कर रहे हैं? नहीं, व्हाट लॉजिक इज दैट? व्हाट लॉजिक इज दैट? नहीं, सब कुछ जो बुरा हो वो भगवान ने दिया। नहीं, I'm sorry, I'm absolutely sorry.
अगर वो औरत तलाक देना चाहती है तो तलाक तफवीज की वो सूरत वहां पर वाज़ेह है। अगर तलाक तफवीज चाहती है,
No, why can't Shahid Siddiqui बोल रहे हैं आपको कुछ मुफ्ती Ziyaee, only Shahid Siddiqui, one sec, just one.
Arnab मुफ्ती साहब को
no, Shahid Siddiqui, 1 minute रुके.
I can quote to him a hadith in the time of the Prophet. In the time of the Prophet, one person came to the Prophet and he said that his name was Rukana, and he said that I have given divorce thrice. And the Prophet said that
शाहिद साहब आप जिस आदमी का नाम ले रहे हैं, नाम तो ले लें सही तरीके से शाहिद साहब।
क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
Sahih Muslim. I am not quoting this hadith from any other. It is from Sahih Muslim, Sahih Bukhari, and Imam Hanbali has quoted this. So what these people are doing is to justify men's powers, men's right over women. They are even overlooking the Quran, and therefore they are doing much more damage to Islam than the opponents of Islam. They are the real enemies of Islam.
मोहतरम शाहिद,
enemies of Islam.
They should
enemies of Islam क्या है?
Enemies of Islam.
अरे मैं बताता हूँ, सुने आप, मोहतरम शाहिद साहब, आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि हदीस क्या है। आप जिस साहबी का नाम ले रहे हैं, आपको साहबी का नाम लेने का तरीका नहीं मालूम है और आप हमें हदीस बता रहे हैं।
आपको बता रहा हूं,
हदीस बता रहे हैं, हदीस के रावी का नाम बताएंगे आप?
मैं आपको सही मुस्लिम से बता रहा हूं। आप देखिए
डॉक्टर साहब,
नहीं, सही मुस्लिम में हदीस मौजूद है।
मुद्दे की हदीस से सवाल का क्या है?
दो लोग
क्या है? इख्तिलाफात ये है कि औरत को 3 तलाक दी जा सकती है नहीं। अब मिस्टर अर्नब ने एक नया सवाल खड़ा कर दिया है अभी हिंदुस्तान के लोगों के सामने कि वो सवाल यह है कि औरत ही 3 तलाक दे देवे। औरत 3 तलाक दे सकती है, उसकी शराइत है, वो तलाक तफवीज की शराइत है। अगर दूसरे शर्त है उसके लिए खुला लेने की, तमाम रास्ते उसके लिए खुले हुए हैं। जब वो रास्तों का इस्तेमाल करना चाहती है वो करे।
एक बार में नहीं दे सकता 3 तलाक।
No, I'll tell you the rule. I'll tell you the rule. One second. Can I tell you this much? Please, Mufti Ziyaee, मेरी बात सुने. 1 minute, Shahid Siddiqui, wait. As far as I understand, you see, ये 1 second. पहली बात ये है, ये साल कौन सा चल रहा है अभी? 2016.
बोलिए आप।
2016 चल रहा है ना? AD की BC, AD ना? अब 5000 साल पहले की बात ना करें। अभी अब मेरी बात सुनिए।
ये बिल्कुल, ये मैं तो बिल्कुल अपोज करूंगा। ये हदीस पाक की बात है।
मैं रिलीजन की बात नहीं कर रहा, मैं माइंडसेट की बात कर रहा हूँ। मैं माइंडसेट की बात कर रहा हूँ। मुफ्ती ज़ियाई मेरी बात सुन।
Religion will not change.
You won't listen.
No.
2016
will not change.
You won't
How you can say that?
2016 का
You need to. I am not Mr. Ziyaee. Listen to me.
मर्द जहेज देता है, मर्द सारी शादी का खर्चा बर्दाश्त करता है, वहां मर्द तलाक नहीं देता। तलाक देने से पहले 100 बार सोचता है। हिंदुस्तान में जहां जहेज मिलता है मर्द को, जहां मर्द को शादी का सारा खर्चा औरत के घर वाले देते हैं, वहां पर मर्द 1 मिनट में तलाक दे देता है। सोशो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन में समझना होता है इस्लाम की चीजों को। यू कांट थिंक अबाउट इट, यू कांट इंटरप्रेट इट आउट ऑफ सोशो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशंस एंड द सिचुएशन एट द मोमेंट। द सिचुएशन हैज चेंज्ड एंड देयरफॉर द इंटरप्रिटेशन,
ये शादी के खर्च
different interpretation has to be used.
Ahmed Ayaz, 1 minute.
And the earlier interpretation
wants to
at
come
the
on the
time
debate.
of the Prophet has to be used. Not at the time of
Shazia and me, Ridhamanand Bardwaj before that.
That's a very important day.
Before that. Before Shazia.
Mr. Arnab, I just want to come in.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed Ayaz, I'll come to you right after Shahid Siddiqui.
कौन ऐसे, अब मैं बताना चाहूंगी,
Shazia and Ahmed Ayaz, yeah.
मैं बताना चाहती हूँ कि आज के इस मूव को जो तलाक़े बिद्दत, सिर्फ तलाक़े बिद्दत की यहाँ पे बात हो रही है, ट्रिपल तलाक की, कौन कौन लोग इसका खैर मकदम या वेलकम करेंगे? जो लोग इससे खुश होंगे वो अच्छे सही मुसलमान होंगे, वो इस्लामिक जूरिस्प्रूडेंस में यकीन करते होंगे, वो भारत के संविधान में यकीन करते होंगे, और वो लोग औरतों और मर्दों की बराबरी यानी कि जेंडर इक्वालिटी को और इंसानियत में भी यकीन करते होंगे। और जो लोग कुरान में यकीन नहीं करते, जो लोग भारत के संविधान में यकीन नहीं करते, जो लोग औरत और मर्दों की बराबरी में यकीन नहीं करते, और जो लोग औरतों पर एक मजबूर कर एक बहुत ही खतरनाक एक तलवार लटकाकर उन्हें दहशत में रहना चाहते हैं, वो लोग इससे खुश नहीं होंगे। तो लेट मी बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, in a country like Sudan, in Egypt, in Morocco, and in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, talaq-e biddat has been banned. So even countries where
you know the Islam,
even countries where
Shazia, you know the Islam, you're talking so bad about the Islam.
मुझे बोलने दीजिए, 1 मिनट लगेगा।
What बोलने दीजिए? आप सबको क्या-क्या बातें करने बोल रही है? वो कुरान नहीं जानते, वो मुसलमान नहीं है। What does it show?
मुसलमान औरतों को बहुत बेवकूफ बनाया गया। मुझे बोलने दीजिए सर, आप घबरा क्यों रहे?
नहीं घबराते आप,
क्यों रहे? बोलने तो दीजिए।
आप घबरा रहे हैं बोलने के लिए।
आपकी पोल तो खुले सर, थोड़ी बोलने तो दीजिए। आपकी पोल तो बोलने दीजिए। बता तो दें कि आप कुछ जानते नहीं कुरान शरीफ के बारे में। भारत संविधान को छोड़िए, आप तो कुरान शरीफ के बारे में कुछ नहीं जानते। आपकी पोल खोलनी चाहिए ना सर।
One minute.
चाहते हैं कि औरतें तलाक दे आदमी को, रोड
मुझे बोलने दीजिए।
One minute.
You want the lady should give the talaq.
Why not?
शरीयत में नहीं है।
No, why not?
शरीयत में नहीं है,
Why not?
कुरान में नहीं है, no.
Why not? Why not?
It will not be done.
Why not?
They can take talaq.
Why not?
They
Why
can
not?
take, but
Why not? 1 minute. Shamsher Khan Pathan. 1 minute. Just watch it.
Your option is there. It's going on.
बिद्दत is
Khula is the same thing.
आप प्लीज विल यू बोथ बी क्वाइट. आप दोनों 2 मिनट. आप विल यू काम डाउन 2 मिनट. 2 मिनट रिलैक्स. ओके Shazia 1 minute. You know what is happening here, viewers? You seeing this? I am saying.
घबरा जा कोई नहीं, कुछ आप चुप बैठो, कोई घबरा नहीं.
आप तरीके से बात कीजिए. आप ऐसे कैसे बात कर चुप बैठो? What do you mean चुप बैठो? She's speaking. She has a right to speak. She has a right to speak. The problem with you, Shamsher Khan Pathan, Shazia 1 minute. Stop. No, Shamsher, stop.
हम चुप नहीं बैठेंगे. हम आपको चुप कराएंगे.
1 second. आप बिल्कुल चुप कराएंगे. Now I'm telling you one thing. You see, you don't understand this. You see what's happening here, Zeenat Shaukat Ali. You know, I've been watching this debate for some time, Shazia. And as I conduct this debate, I just want to make one point. I'm coming to you, Mr. Ayaz. Mr. Ayaz, I'm coming to you also. I will deal with you also. Don't worry. But what I'm saying is this, that there is something beautiful happening in our country.
Yes. No,
ladies and gentlemen. No, Mr. Please. I have not even gone to rhythm yet. Just 1 minute. You know, point is, Mr. Ayaz, there is something beautiful happening in our country, and what is happening in our country is that today is a momentous step. Today is a momentous step. Tasleem Rehmani, may you not speak over me for a while, because Mr. Rehmani, you want to shout?
Beautiful thing.
Mr. Rehmani, you want to shout? Mr. Rehmani,
how can?
Mr. Rehmani, 1 minute. Can I say something, or you only want to listen to yourself? Can I say something?
You are trying.
Yes, I'm taking sides in this.
Trying to intervene.
Yes, I am intervening. I am taking sides. I am prejudiced. I am biased. I am unfair. I am not sitting on the fence, and I have taken complete sides on this issue. Okay. And Mr. Rehmani, I maybe tell you, I am biased against you, I am prejudiced against you, and I am for all the women there who want to end triple talaq. 1 second. Now, Mr. Rehmani, my point is, there are 2 panelists who have not spoken. Mr. Rehmani, thoda break le lijiye.
Can I come in, Mr.
No, Mr. I just want to say one thing. Just one thing, please. Mr. Ayaz, I want to say one thing, and then you can come in.
Mr.
And I want to say one thing, and then you can come in. Can I say one thing, please? Thank you. What I'm saying is, Mr. Ayaz, that in our country, pseudo-secularism has gone on for a long time. Now, what is pseudo-secularism? I am all for secularism. I am blatantly and totally against pseudo-secularism. Pseudo-secularism means appeasement on the basis of religion. Previous governments have chosen to appease on the basis of religion, and in the process, they have allowed the most hypocritical, contradictory, anti-modern, discriminatory, gender-biased practices like we saw with the Shah Bano case in 1985. Today is a sign of change, following the right to pray and the defeat of the voices who said they were ready to wait, following the victory of awakening every woman of India from slumber, distress and commonplace acceptance of patriarchy. Today the country is waking up and they are telling people like you, आपको बोल रहे सवाल, आप shocked हो रहे हैं आज. मैं सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ today. Why does a Muslim woman not have the right to say talaq to her husband and throw the husband down? Let a Muslim woman have that right. Let a Muslim woman have that right. My question is,
government got no right to interfere in our matter. Government got no right. Even court can interfere in our matter.
You are threatening the government.
No.
You are threatening.
Yeah, you can take it.
You're threatening the government.
Yes, threatening the government. They can't interfere.
First of all, calm down.
Is it threat to the government?
What do you mean threat to the government?
What?
You think anybody
why
takes
they are
this threat?
interfering in our matter? They should not.
What is your
they
matter?
Should not.
What is your matter?
See,
what is your matter? No, what do you mean? What do you mean? Our is who?
Religious. Our is Sharia. Our Sharia. Our Islam. They can't interfere in it.
No. It's not a religious matter. It's not a religious matter.
Secular country. We have got right to stay on our religion.
No, it's not.
Nobody can force
Nobody can change my religion. Your religion is not bigger than the Constitution. Religious beliefs are not greater than the Constitution of India.
No. My religion is first.
One moment.
No, watch. No, what do you mean? No, sorry. No, what?
गलत है.
No, what? Take the debate forward.
उलमा को खुद कहना चाहिए.
Watch.
अगर वो इस्लाम में यकीन करते हैं, कुरान करीम में यकीन करते हैं, तो उन्हें ये कहना चाहिए. और डरना नहीं चाहिए। अवामी दबाव के नीचे अपने ईमान को
इनको बोलने दे, इनको बोलने दे, वन सेकंड, उनको बोलने दे।
हक बात है,
औरत 3 तलाक दे देना चाहिए, यही
हक बात कहने की हिम्मत रखिए।
शाहिद साहब पूरी हिम्मत के साथ और जिम्मेदारी के साथ इस स्टेज से कह रहा हूं, जहां से पूरी दुनिया के 85 मुल्कों में लोग सुन रहे हैं, कुरान ने अगर मर्दों को इजाजत दी है तलाक की, तो औरतों को इजाजत दी है खुला की। तलाक तफवीज की तीसरी सूरत हमारे दरमियान में है। अगर हमारा एग्रीमेंट उस वक्त निकाह के दरमियान में हो जाता है कि औरत तलाक दे सकती है, तो वो ले सकती है, जब ले सकती है तो फिर आप कौन होते हैं कहने वाले?
गवर्नमेंट की बात चला,
जब बात गवर्नमेंट की आएगी,
तलाक बिदअत गलत है। तलाक का जो तरीका है इसको अपनाइए।
मालूम है शाहिद साहब,
तलाक के कुरानी तरीके को अपनाइए।
आपको
तलाक के कुरानी तरीके को अपनाइए जो इमाम हम्बली ने कहा है, इमाम हम्बली ने जो कहा है उसको अपनाइए।
It's not a religious debate. अरे भाई, listen to me now both of you.
इमाम अबू तमीमा को पढ़िए, इमाम हम्बली को पढ़िए।
Shamsher ji, I want you to wait now. There are two panelists have not spoken. Please listen to me. I'd like rhythm to come into this. What is the central issue here? Just calm down first of all. Don't show off your knowledge of religion. It's not a religious argument. The argument is today. Let rhythm explain the argument. Rhythm. What is the argument presented by the government in court? Is it religious or is it about equality of gender?
Religion,
or beyond gender?
both things are different.
Sir, will you listen to anyone else, please? Now I'm getting upset.
Absolutely about equality, Arnab, and that's the clear point here. You know, everybody here is talking about religion, but the Supreme Court is hearing this affidavit, and like you started off by saying, for the first time in independent India, we're actually seeing the government take a stand, a progressive stand. Now, for everybody who's talking here, one thing also needs to be mentioned. This is also the first time that Muslim women have moved to Supreme Court, and Muslim women, remember, who don't know each other. There's one in Uttarakhand, there's one in Jaipur, there's one in Kolkata. There are Muslim women's organizations, and all of them are saying we challenge triple talaq as a whole for one reason. It's taking away our dignity to life, it's taking away our dignity to live with equality. So the point that's being raised here is quite absurd. Also keeping in mind the All India Muslim Law Board's affidavit, Arnab, if it was not as shocking as it is, it could be laughable. At a point when they're saying that we believe triple talaq needs to be there, because if it was not there, a man would have to try and murder or burn his wife alive if she tried to stop him from having another marriage. So the kind of absurd arguments that have come from the All India Muslim Law Board, Arnab, also need to be questioned here. When there are panelists here like Shamsher Khan Pathan and Mr. Rehmani who are talking about things, but the clear point that they do need to remember here is women are coming forward asking for equality. The government in a 28-page affidavit which we've got with us is clearly taking a stand. The stand is clear. Let's get equal. Let's be non-compromising and non-negotiable when it comes to equality for women.
The basic point tonight, Rhythm, you
Arnab,
make a fantastic point. And I want to go to Mr. Ayaz, please. Mr. Ayaz only on the other side, please. Only Mr. Ayaz, no Tasleem. Mr. Ayaz, I'll come back to you. Mr. Ayaz, now let's come back to the mood issue and understand the point. As Rhythm has beautifully explained here, the Muslim Personal Law Board, in its affidavit to the Supreme Court, says personal laws of a community or a religion cannot be rewritten in the name of social reform. Are you hearing me, Mr. Ayaz? Are you hearing me, Mr. Ayaz?
Sorry?
Can you hear me, Mr. Ayaz?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So basically, the argument of the Muslim Personal Law Board is forget social reform. This is about being a Muslim. Where does being a Muslim come in? When Hindu laws can come under the scrutiny of the judiciary in the event they violate the fundamental rights of an individual. I'm repeating what I'm saying. Hindu laws can be scrutinized if they violate fundamental rights of an individual. Why should Muslim personal law also not be questioned? Simple. If Hindu law can be questioned, 1 minute. So sorry, secular country, stop your pseudo-secularism. If Hindu laws can be questioned, why can't Muslim laws be questioned? Question number one. If courts can put out, so Mr. Ayaz, 1 second, Mr. Ayaz, Shamsher ji, I don't want a running commentary, please, it disturbs me. If courts can pull up religious bodies,
I tell you, basically, this is a religious issue.
It's not a religious.
This is a religious issue.
It's not a religious
and pertains to Muslim.
How is
and every Muslim is supposed to be governed by the Sharia, that is Islam.
So
there is no any other. It has to be dealt in within the ambit.
Shazia
has to come in or can come in.
No. So this is such an idiotic argument. I'm sorry. No, Arnab, I'm very angry about this. Let me say something here. Shah Bano case. These clerics prevailed. They prevented a destitute woman from getting 240 rupees a month, a 75-year-old woman in Shah Bano's matter. So times have changed, sir. Women will speak for their rights. And let me tell you, sir. No, let me tell you. Even in theocratic states, Sharia is practiced.
No.
That is banned.
You are the idiot. Please stop it. Please stop it. This is not the way to conduct. Please stop. Shamsher ji, stop. No, 1 minute. She has every right to speak. She is describing an argument. The problem with you, Shamsher, is that you have no right to call any panelist an idiot. And the problem, she is not. She is making a point. She is not.
That's why they want right. Should be abolished.
They want to torture us. That's why they want right.
सर आप क्या बोल रहे हैं? आपको जानते नहीं है सर. आप कुरान शरीफ भी पढ़ लीजिए, भारत का संविधान भी पढ़ लीजिए सर. और अब औरतों की हालत देख लीजिए. औरतों की हालत देख लीजिए सर.
Shamsher ji, stop. You stop now. You stop now. I'm requesting you now. Enough.
तलाक एहसन है अलाउड सर. तलाक बिद्दत अलाउड नहीं है.
आप
शाजिया, अगर किसी ने वो 3 तलाक दे दी तो क्या आप उस 3 तलाक को वापस करवा लेंगी? क्या किसी की जबान को आप रोक लेंगी? गोली निकली हुई, गन से निकली हुई गोली को आप वापस करवाना
क्या? गोली 1 second. No, you stop. No, stop. No, stop. No, 1 second. No, you stop. No, Mufti Ziyaee मेरी बात. Mufti Ziyaee 1 second. Shazia, stop. Shazia, no, आप मेरे से बात करें. 2 मिनट रुकिए. First of all, viewers, I have a very arrogant man here. Is Mufti Ziyaee, and he says today, फिर से बोलिए जो आपने बोला. गोली मेरे से बात कीजिए, लेक्चर मत दीजिए. आप क्या बोल रहे थे कि जो गोली निकल जाती है उसको वापस लिया जाता है, तो गोली क्या होती है?
वो जो बोली है जबान की, हदीस मुबारका के रूह से अगर ये
comparing it to do I want a running conversation?
आप बात सुनेंगे.
You explain to me what do you mean?
मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करके बता रहा हूँ. कुरान
No, why explain in simple language?
बोली ये मुहावरा है हिंदुस्तान का कि जबान से निकली हुई बोली और आपकी बंदूक से निकली हुई गोली. ये मुहावरा है कि हिंदुस्तान में सारे लोगों की जबान वो वापस नहीं हो सकता है.
Mufti Ziyaee, 1 second. Please just probably relax.
अरे मैं रिलैक्स
आप रिलैक्स कीजिए. एक ही बात बताइए, ये जो मर्द लोग होते हैं ये बहुत ग्रेट होते हैं. इनके मुंह से निकली हुई आपकी लॉजिक है, कह रहे उनके मुंह से निकली हुई बोली या गोली निकल जाती है तो वापस नहीं ली जा सकती. तो मैं सिर्फ do I want you to intervene? Now my question to you is this. Very simply put, in this country, men and women are equal. So that in case you realize this, okay? 1 second. Now let's start on a basic, simple premise. Don't complicate this, okay? Men and women are equal.
Equal, yes, we agree.
Am I asking you to I see no reason. Men and women are equal. So if you say today, it's a simple thing. So the way I look at it is, if you say that there should be triple talaq, Shahid Siddiqui, then a woman also should have the right to say triple talaq to her husband. And in case that is not the rule, you can't turn around and say Islam gives me the right to have this unequal practice. Shahid Siddiqui and Mufti Ziyaee.
ये क्या बात है? गोली निकल गई. कुरान ने बड़ा क्लियर दिया है, औरत को भी हक दिया है, मर्द को भी दिया है हक.
आप पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं, आप इस बात को समझ
को गोली बना दिया है. अरे मर्द की तलाक को गोली बना दिया आपने. गोली मारने का हक दे दिया कुरान करीम ने.
किसको गोली बना दिया? कुरान करीम ने हक दे दिया है आपको. क्या औरत को तलाक ना दे सकते हैं?
My God.
अगर गुनाह
गोली मारेंगे तो फांसी की सजा है. गोली मारेंगे तो फांसी की सजा है.
लेकिन जब आप दोनों
गोली मारेंगे तो you will be punished.
जन्म में शिकार हो जाएगी, जिंदगी जीना दुश्वार हो गया है.
जो तलाक की बिदअत है, इसके लिए सजा मिलनी चाहिए.
और वो जरिया है तलाक अलग होने का. वो जरिया है तलाक अलग होने का. और अगर औरत अलग होना चाहती है तो उसके पास खुला है. अगर इसका इस्तेमाल वो करेंगे, और जब बात हिंदुस्तानी हुकूमत की आती है तो मैं
पानी गिर जाएगा
आपके व्यूअर को बताना चाहूंगा, हिंदुस्तान की जब बात आती है, हुकूमत हिंद ने अगर कोशिश की इस्लामी मसाइल में इंटरफेयर करने की, तो पहले भी हिंदुस्तानी वाले वक्तों में भी इस चीज को देखेंगे।
थ्रेट्स दे रहे हैं प्रोग्राम,
एकदम साफ सुथरी बात, ये मसाइल शरिया है, ये हमारा बेसिक मसला है, ये बेसिक बात है, इसके साथ कोई कंप्रोमाइज नहीं हो सकता है।
अरे भाई,
पर अगर कानून बनाना है तो उन गलत करने वालों लोगों पर कानून बनाया जाए, उनको 10 साल के बजाय 20 साल की सजा दी जाए, ऐसी सजाएं दी जाए उनको।
Don't speak over each other. First of all, don't speak over each other. I'm not going to have a shouting match with you. Now, Shamsher ji,
is one step ahead for a common civil code.
Okay.
The government statement is one step ahead to the common civil code. That we will not accept it. No interference in religious matter. Even government should interfere. Even court should reject it. Okay, let we decide our thing, and what are the things are going on Sharia. We will follow that.
Okay. Now. Can I'm just coming to you, Yunus. 1 second. You see, Yusuf. So this is what religion comes down to. You know what religion comes down to? Religion comes down to saying, people like Mufti and people like Shamsher, and don't speak over me now, they bring the entire Muslim religion down to the right.
No.
Mr. Shamsher, please stop.
We are not bringing down the Islam.
You bring your religion down.
No, not at all.
Shamsher, I don't want a running commentary. I have a right to have my views.
Yeah, you.
They bring the Muslim religion down to, you know what, saying that we should have a right to torture women.
No.
Through triple talaq. And the second point is, I also want to ask, my next question is only to Mr. Ayaz, and Rhythm can come in on that point. Rhythm, can you tell Mr. Ayaz the argument, right? I want you to tell Mr. Ayaz clearly on Newshour tonight about the horrible argument, the sensationally ridiculous argument, not even funny, but discriminatory argument that the Muslim Personal Law Board has put out about men being low and men being high and women being low. They have gone to the court and said men are the stronger sex. Women are the weaker sex.
We also condemn this.
This is the kind, don't condemn it. This is the kind of language which has been used in the Supreme Court of India. Sorry, Rhythm can explain this. Rhythm can explain. Shamsher, Rhythm, please. I want Rhythm on this. Rhythm. Only Rhythm and Mr. Ayaz. Now, Mr. Ayaz, you be quiet. Rhythm is one of the best regarded legal journalists in India. And for your kind information, she is also a trained lawyer. So when Rhythm speaks, she speaks from a position of knowledge and authority. My legal editor Rhythm will now educate you, Mr. Ayaz, about the sensationally, unbelievably ridiculous and horrible gender-biased argument presented by the Muslim Personal Law Board that women are down there and men are up here. This has actually happened. Please,
and not
Rhythm,
only
please.
that, absolutely, Arnab, not only that, they actually say advocate.
Absolutely, there is no gender bias.
Because if it was not there
is no gender bias.
Mistress could be in the house, not a lawfully
Islam has given proper rights
wife.
to everybody.
Not only that,
even to the
another point they also
Don't
say
interrupt,
that it
Rhythm.
emerges if polygamy, triple talaq are not there, it could ensure sexual purity and chastity is what it ensures. Otherwise, the illicit head of sex and illicit sex could be raised. You know, these are just some of the arguments, but the bigger picture that the All India Muslim Law Board tells in the top court, Arnab, is clear. They say if triple talaq is abolished, a man to get rid of his first wife would try to burn her alive or murder her.
My
this
God,
is senior advocates in the Supreme Court putting it on record. Not only this, they go on to say it's a blessing because there would be a lawfully wedded second wife and not an illicit mistress. They then call it a blessing because they do believe women are the inferior sex. They believe men are stronger. They also finally end this affidavit by saying that we do believe a man could divorce an ailing wife or he might have an extramarital relationship.
Oh my God.
The point here, which is also being raised by the Muslim women, Arnab, right in the Supreme Court,
by the board.
We want it
This is
out.
this is
Yes,
an
it's an
insult to
affidavit
Islam
by the board.
board.
But the point is...
No, let us speak. Rokiye mat, censor mat. No, wait.
We don't endorse such an affidavit. We don't endorse at all.
We don't endorse, but that's the argument.
We don't endorse the Muslim Personal Law Board affidavit in the court at all. And we are saying
Mr. Shamsher, please.
They have brought bad name for the community if they have done this
You
thing.
please stop
This is
now.
not
Please
Islam.
stop.
Board is not representing Islam
Yes.
by such an affidavit.
Okay. Here's
That's why we
the
don't
argument,
endorse and we
Mr.
are
Ayaz,
taking
Mr.
legal
Ayaz,
opinion to go against the court.
Mr.
By giving this
Ayaz.
affidavit, they have insulted the very intelligence of Indian Muslims.
I'll tell you about some more things which are going on
Has to
now.
be done
In the
under
name of religion.
condition.
In the name of
And the
religion.
meaning
Can
of
I
the
come in?
Become
Mr. Ayaz,
extremely
Mr. Ayaz, in the name of
Impossible rather to live together.
Mr. Ayaz.
Then only there are... Yes.
Mr. Ayaz, बोलो कुछ. परमिशन है.
Yes, tell me.
परमिशन है. आप जिस तरह से बोल रहे हैं ना तीव्र गति से
you go.
मौका नहीं मिल रहा है मुझे. 2 मिनट रुक जाइए. Ayaz ji, I'm going to say something. Muslim Personal Law Board, this great Muslim Personal Law Board.
You call it great, we don't call it.
Okay. It goes back to its broken record of citing Article 25, which is the right to propagate one's faith. And in the process, it calls polygamy a social need, that a man should be able to marry several women together at the same time. It is a social need. Polyandry is not a social need, but polygamy is a social need. Rhythm, this has actually been argued here under section 25. And the second thing they say, polygamy is a blessing for women, which means it's actually said there that women should consider themselves blessed, that many women can be married to one man at the same time. Women should be grateful, Zeenat Shaukat Ali, it says. Women should be grateful and feel blessed that many of them can marry one man.
Quote the whole verse.
I am telling you, I am quoting the whole verse. I will say, advocating polygamy, the AIPLB said the polygamy was a social need and a blessing for women because an unlawful mistress. Don't come in.
Polygamy is highly conditional.
No.
Highly. One second.
Point is
highly conditional.
Zeenat.
If someone ignorantly
It basically
does
says,
which is not in line with the Shariat, that in any way does not mean that Islam can be blamed or any Muslim can be blamed for that.
Mr. Ayaz, आपके ये argument को लेके सुनिए Mr. Ayaz जी सुनिए आपके argument. I've taken your argument. I've taken your argument.
In understanding the
No, Mr. Ayaz, I've taken your argument. I'm throwing it back at you. Now Zeenat Shaukat Ali will come into the debate. The problem, the problem that you have with me, Mr. Ayaz.
I tell you because if someone ignorantly, though Muslim but does not know the Islam well, does something in the process which is not in line with the Islam, which is not as per Islam, which is not Islamic, that anyway does not mean that we blame Islam or the Muslim.
Okay, no, the argument made here is...
or we call the law is wrong.
Mr. Ayaz, now please.
There is a well-defined rule.
The problem is all of you are getting upset because you've been proven.
What and why
First
and when law can be declared.
We are moving towards the Uniform Civil Code.
And that
Mr. Ayaz,
conditions and how.
Mr. Ayaz, this country will have a uniform civil code.
We will not accept uniform civil code.
This country has to have a uniform civil code.
We will not accept it.
One law for one country.
No law, but religion.
No separate law for Muslims and the rest of this country.
Will not be tolerated.
How you can?
One law, one country, all that. But religious interference will not be tolerated at any cost.
And if
It will be
religious,
fight tooth and nail.
नहीं मैं कह रहा हूँ आपको.
हाँ.
शौकत अली से कहलवा लीजिए यही बात वन नेशन वन लॉ
I'm saying.
काय को उससे क्यों करा? वो
I have
अरे बोलो अरे इनको बोलो ना यार.
you know something. It's not a game going on.
No,
First of all, you tell me this.
We will not accept that. That is started again.
First of all, you tell me this. Let me explain.
Uniform civil code will not be accepted. Religious matter.
Can you relax?
Yeah, relax. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're advocating uniform civil code. I'm shocked.
Can you Shamsher? Yes, I am.
How you can say like that?
It's my view.
So
What will you do?
Accept our view that we will not allow interfere in our religious matter.
It's your view versus
religion. Constitution has given me right to follow my religion.
I have a view. I
got right to follow my religion. Nobody can force me how to follow it. Nobody can force me. Government, even court can't force me to follow the religion.
Don't shout.
Yes.
Don't shout. I'm not shouting at you, right? Now, the bottom line is, Zeenat Shaukat Ali, let me explain a little bit more of what's going on. The argument made in court is that triple talaq ensures that there is no infidelity. This is the basic argument that is made. It basically says, and I'm quoting, it says, argument made by the Muslim Personal Law Board is this, quote, an unlawful mistress is more harmful for the social fabric than a lawful second wife. This is the most outrageous and repugnant comment rhythm because it places moral judgments on women by trying to ruminate over the activities of what it calls an unlawful mistress or a lawfully wedded wife. It is almost like saying that polygamy is acceptable because it reduces the possibility of infidelity, and if preventing infidelity becomes a basis for polygamy, why should another woman through marriage become an insurance policy for a man to be disloyal? This is and in that context, Shazia, if I can come in, Shamsher, to you.
To be debauched and to be an Ayaz.
Listen to Shazia, please. Listen to voices like Shazia. Shazia.
Yeah, this is look at this.
Yeah,
so
please.
this is to promote the debauchery among men, to promote the Ayashi, to keep the woman in a constant state of fear, to allow man to do as much philandering as is needed, without even referring to the facts. Then polygamy was only allowed in a certain context when there was a war going on and there were war widows. No such thing continues today. First of all, has a big problem with the Uniform Civil Code. He accepts the Criminal Procedure Act, CRPC. He accepts the Penal Code. Why does he have a problem with accepting changes in the Sharia itself? He doesn't have a problem with the penal code of this country. And we live in a democracy. Ours is not a theocratic
Stop it, please. Shamsher, stop it. Don't do this, Shamsher, please.
Other democracies follow the law of the land.
शाजिया, आप इस तरीके की बातें करके
किस तरीके की बात किस तरह की बात किस तरीके की बात किस तरीके की बात किस तरीके की बात you let watch उनको सुनने दीजिए. Women speak up nowadays. Women speak up nowadays. No, once women speak up, हर वक्त आप ऐसे बोल रहे हैं मोहतरमा रुकिए जैसे आपको लगता है. No, I'm telling you. No, Shazia, can I say something to you? Will you be quiet, please? You know what's happening here, Zeenat Shaukat Ali? That people like him are shocked that women are speaking up. They can't bear it. They can't tolerate it. Yeah. People like Mufti Ziyaee.
We are tolerating too much from home.
Please stop it. Don't make jokes like that. No, what do you mean by talking? Don't take it lightly. What we are talking about. Don't treat this matter lightly. The central issue is equality. And the central issue is that women and Muslim women, and I celebrate women like Shazia Ilmi and Zeenat Shaukat Ali who are coming here and talking about the equality of Muslim women. I don't know what is fundamentally so wrong if I'm saying why should a woman not have rights for triple talaq?
Let them give talaq to their husband. Let them talaq to their husband. Let us see.
What do you mean?
Let them try. Let them try.
Let us see.
Let them try. Let these two ladies give talaq to their husband.
Shamsher, speak to them with.
Start with them.
Speak to them. Do not. I'm telling you, you stop there. If you want to treat it like a joke.
What joke?
You will not talk to women like that. You will not. You have no business making a personal attack on any of my panelists.
No.
You don't want to speak to them with respect.
Say that they will do talaq.
You essentially have a basic problem with any woman, and you are resorting, Mr. Shamsher Khan Pathan, Mr. Shamsher Pathan, Mr. Shamsher Pathan, you are reducing it down to the lowest level of personal abuse against women, and you are making personal attacks on them. You are making personal attacks on them. You are making personal attacks on them because you are unable to respond to their points. You are making personal points on them. You will not respond in this frivolous manner.
You say that
you will not respond in a frivolous manner. You will not respond in a frivolous manner. You will apologize to these women.
So let them do talaq.
No way to do
let them start it. Why are you getting that thing that they should get right for triple talaq? Okay, start from them only. I am telling. What is wrong with it? Let them start from there.
Take off the mic and leave the show. Take off the mic and leave the show, Mr. Pathan.
This is not a way.
Take off. This is the way.
This is you are going to
talking to me. Mr. Pathan, I'm telling you this.
This is not a way of talking
You want to personally insult my panelists.
I am not talking in a personal.
You want to personally insult my panelists.
No, not at all.
You have no business attacking them personally. They are not. They are making a point to you. They are making a point to you.
What point?
They are making a point to you. Mr. Pathan, you will either apologize to them or you leave my program.
What apologies?
Right now.
No.
Right now.
Listen one thing.
Right now, Mr. Pathan.
Listen one thing.
I'm telling you, Mr. Pathan, right now.
No, I'm not going to listen to you.
Then you leave the program.
No, I'm not going to leave it. Throw me out. How you can talk like this? You can't. You invited me.
I am asking.
I'm not a great crusher here.
I am Mr.
I will not come to your program again here.
Mr. Pathan, you have no business to personally insult any of my panel. Mr. Pathan, I am telling you this for the last time. You made a personal comment against two women panelists. You said to them, Mr. Pathan, stop.
What is
you know, I have had it from you. Yeah. You have been talking like this now. It's not a joke. And many points of time I've had to try to have a civilized debate with you. You are incapable, Mr. Pathan. Mr. Pathan. Mr. Pathan, you have no right to tell my panelists. And this is exactly what he said. And I think we heard you loud and clear there. Shazia, did you hear them?
Yeah.
He said to the two women panelists,
let them reply.
You be quiet first of all.
Yes.
Don't behave like a joke on the program.
No, let them reply.
You be quiet. Mr. Pathan,
let them reply me on my statement. No problem. I listen. I will keep quiet.
Shamelessly sits on the program, refuses to leave when he's been told. And the point here is, the point here is, take it off.
You are just.
Thank you.
You are the people who just can dance on your tune. You don't want the reality to know.
Mr. Pathan, don't insult my panelists anymore.
I am just going out. Be with your program and be with your all thoughts. They are just supporting you. We are with the party. You don't have to listen to it.
Thank you.
It is always your say.
Thank you.
Who will dance at your tune? You just say, okay, right.
Mr.
Yes,
Pathan.
you right. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, chalo.
Thank you. Thank you. And Mr. Rehmani, anyone on this program or anywhere who reduces this down to a political, personal, he has no business. I will not accept. You should have, Mr. Rehmani.
Okay.
Mr. Rehmani, now listen to me, Mr. Rehmani. I would have expected that on this program, Mr. Rehmani, I would have expected that on this program, you would have protested when two women panelists were being personally insulted by somebody on the program who would say that if you want to do talaq, begin with you. That man was sitting here personally insulting my panelists. Neither Mufti Ziyaee nor you nor anyone came out and protested against it. You listened quietly, and I'm telling you, these are the kind of rabid voices. You first have the courage to take people like him on.
Because you were taking.
Why didn't you take him on?
You were taking on him.
Really? Did I stop Mufti Ziyaee? Mufti Ziyaee को मैंने रोका था उस वक्त. Did I stop Mufti Ziyaee? Did I stop anyone? Why didn't any of you, including you, why didn't any of you tell him, put him in his place and respond to him? Say he's no business to talking to two women, including a woman of such eminence and wisdom like Zeenat Shaukat Ali, and telling her, making a personal remark at her like that. What horrifies me, and viewers, I'm saying this to you, Rhythm can come in on this, Miss Shaukat, what I can only imagine.
Arnab, they have no respect, they have only disdain for women.
And it's very clear, in fact, even from the Muslim law board's own affidavit, what they think it's a blessing if a woman is actually allowed to stay on. At one point, they're also saying that, men die faster, so it's helpful for spinster women to be able to find another husband. This kind of talk that's happening again and again, Arnab, even on the panelist show, the way they're talking to women, this is the point that needs to be changed, and that's the big point here. It's not only that this affidavit is the government's first reaction ever, but this is also the first time Muslim women are saying, we want freedom from this kind of activity. We want freedom and dignity. That's something not being given to us. When we speak about Shaira Bano, the way she had been divorced, the way the triple talaq came, several abortions.
नहीं मैं उनको बोलने दे उसके बाद नहीं उनको बोलने दे देखिए मुफ्ती ज़ियाई, लेट मी टेल यू, मुफ्ती ज़ियाई,
आप किसी को कहेंगे आप बोलने दे, हमें चुप रहे।
मुफ्ती ज़ियाई, आपको तब बोलना चाहिए था, आप डिबेट कर रहे थे, मगर जो पैनलिस्ट आपके साथ बैठे हुए थे, आप डिबेट कर रहे थे, जो पैनलिस्ट आपके साथ बैठे रहे थे, नो मुफ्ती ज़ियाई, जो पैनलिस्ट आपके साथ बैठे हुए थे वो क्या डिबेट कर रहे थे कि बेवजह के पर्सनल रिमार्क्स कर रहे थे? और मैं सिर्फ आपको बड़े रिस्पेक्ट के साथ ये कह रहा हूं कि डिबेट्स होती हैं, मगर मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे देश में ऐसा सिचुएशन ना हो जाए जहां पे कोई भी, जैसे मुझे लगता है ज़ीनत शौकत अली जब आवाज उठाती है, उनका राइट है, उनसे डिसएग्री कीजिए, मगर अगर एक लाइव टेलीविजन प्रोग्राम पर, मुझे बोलने दे प्लीज, अगर एक लाइव टीवी प्रोग्राम पर शाजिया ऐसा देखा जाए कि इतनी इंटॉलरेंस हो गई है कि टॉलरेट नहीं कर पाते और गिरी हुई बातें करते हैं। तो मुझे तो लगता है कि मुफ्ती ज़ियाई आप यहाँ पे रिलीजियस फिगर है, आपको बोलना चाहिए था कि आपकी कोई राइट नहीं है इतनी गंदी बात कहने को। आपको रोकना चाहिए आपको, और मुझे प्रोग्राम पर रोक के उनको बोलना पड़ा कि आप जाइए, आपने कुछ नहीं बोला।
के साथ मैं आपके प्रोग्राम में ये कहना चाहूंगा कि कोई भी शख्स, चाहे वो मर्द हो,
अब जो हुआ
अभी नहीं, हमेशा
अब जो हुआ,
हमने कैसी गुफ्तगू की शाजिया से ये बताएं। हमने डॉक्टर इनसे
वो कैसे बोल रहे थे आप मुझे ये बताएं मुफ्ती जी, कभी आप ये सोचते हैं, मुझे बात कहनी, कभी आप ये सोचते हैं कि जो ये औरतें होती हैं उन पर क्या गुजरती है, उनके लाइफ पर क्या होता है? दूसरी बात, एक बात है आप जो रिलीजन की बात करते हैं, दूसरी बात है हमारी सबकी एक तो छोटी सी जिम्मेदारी है कि मैं समझता हूं ज़ीनत शौकत अली को किस तरह की अगर कोई टेलीविजन प्रोग्राम पर वह इतनी एजुकेटेड, इतनी वेल नोन, रेस्पेक्टेड लेडी के साथ इस तरह से कोई बात करे, तो मुझे तो लगता है कि उनकी मानसिकता उसमें उभरती है। आपने कुछ बोला क्यों नहीं टीवी प्रोग्राम पर? क्योंकि वो आपके साथ है।
नहीं, ये कोई साथ की बात नहीं, आप इस तरीके की बातें करके
अनबिलीवेबल, इट्स अनबिलीवेबल। आई एम सॉरी नहीं, आप
दोनों की गुफ्तगू थी, आपने कहा आप चुप रह जाए, तो हमसे आप बुलवाना चाहते हैं। अगर आप मुझसे बुलवाना चाहते हैं तो मैं हमेशा कहूंगा, अगर हमारी शाजिया ने, वो भी बहन है हमारी, वो शाजिया ने अभी इस तरीके की बात इस्लाम के मुतालिक से कह दी, वो भी गलत उन्होंने भी कहा, इन्होंने भी गलत किया, दोनों की बातें
उन्होंने पर्सनल रिमार्क नहीं की, शाजिया ने पर्सनल रिमार्क नहीं की,
आप दोनों का मामला था, इसमें हमें
शाजिया ने पर्सनल शाजिया की बात सुने, शाजिया की बात सुने मुफ्ती जी, बिल्कुल शाजिया की बात सुने मुफ्ती जी।
सर मेरे सारे फैक्ट्स हैं, हमने क्या गलत कहा?
क्या अयाशी का अड्डा बना रखा है?
नहीं, वो जो एक मिनट, नहीं, डोंट मिस, यूसुफ
स्टेट्स में रहते हैं, सारी जगहों में जब तलाक़ बिद्दत बैंड है, तो आप क्यों तलाक़ बिद्दत के लिए लड़ रहे हैं? जो तलाक मतलब इनोवेशन, जो तलाक का कुरान का हिस्सा नहीं है, मुफ्ती जी लड़ रहे हैं। आप क्यों औरतों के लिए नहीं लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं आगे? आप क्यों मुसलमान बहनों के लिए लड़ाई नहीं लड़ रहे हैं?
खिलाफ है या तलाक देने के खिलाफ है? शाजिया, आप तलाक के खिलाफ है या तलाक देने के खिलाफ है?
आप उनकी बात सुनेंगे? आपने अब 3 बार सवाल मत कीजिए।
के खिलाफ हूं, तलाक़ बिद्दत तो मामला है जो ट्रिपल तलाक। सर आप ट्रिपल तलाक़ बिद्दत की बात कर रहे हैं सर। तलाक़ एहसान अलाउड है पर तलाक़ बिद्दत अलाउड नहीं है। एक बार में तलाक कहकर रफा दफा करना मामला, उसकी बात कर रहे हैं सर। और उसमें क्या बांग्लादेश और पाकिस्तान तक ने बैन कर दिया है। 1925 में सूडान और इजिप्ट और मिस्र में बैन था सर। और
बोलना चाहते हैं कुछ
और आप मदद नहीं करना चाहते उनकी?
नहीं,
हदीस का जिक्र कर रहे हैं, तलाक़ बिद्दत का जिक्र नहीं है। तो आप की बात कर रहे हैं।
मुफ्ती ज़ियाई यूसुफ जी कुछ कह रहे हैं आपको। 1 मिनट, मुफ्ती ज़ियाई बहुत ही जिम्मेदारी के साथ, नहीं बहुत ही जिम्मेदारी के साथ, मैं आपको कह रहा हूं, तो मेरी बात सुने, आपकी बात मैंने सुनी, बहुत जिम्मेदारी से मैं आपको बोल रहा हूं। अगर इक्वालिटी जो है, इक्वालिटी सेंट्रल प्रिंसिपल है, तो एक Muslim, why should a Muslim woman argue that she should not have the right to marry several men? Because in the event, if a woman dies, her husband should not have the misfortune of leading a bachelor's life. Point number 1. सुनिए मेरी बात, logically सुनिए. In the absence of a woman's right to have more than one husband, why should there be any reason to be put forward to defend the right of one man to have more than one wife? Logic से सुनिए. तीसरी बात, if the principle of equality is to be the basic force behind any law, and Hinduism and Christianity should follow the principle of monogamy in marriage, why should Islam be an exception? तीसरी बात, चौथी बात, and since the idea here is gender justice, why should personal laws favor a man and uphold his right to marry more than one woman? Please understand. And who is the Muslim personal law board or any board to decide what is sexual purity and chastity? Who is the Muslim personal law board, any board who become the custodians of morality? मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ, देखिए मेरी बात सुनिए, अगर डिबेट करना चाहते हैं तो डिबेट कीजिए। डिबेट तो ये है, 5 बातें डिबेट तो इक्वालिटी की डिबेट होती है। हमारे देश में इक्वालिटी की, हम सब एक हैं।
आप कहते रहे हम ना बोले, ये डिबेट है तो ठीक है।
आपने तो रोका नहीं, आज उन्होंने वहां पे इस तरह से हरकत की, आपने रोका नहीं।
उसको उसकी सजा मिल रही है। और
क्या सजा मिल रही है? आप बोलिए, आज
कर रहे हैं वो गलत है, लेकिन मैं आपको बता देना चाहता हूं, अगर इस्लाम जिस चीज की इजाजत नहीं देता है उससे आप मुझ पर थोप नहीं सकते हैं।
कोई ठोप नहीं रहा।
हिंदुस्तानी
अच्छा इनकी बात सुन। नहीं इन्होंने बोला ही नहीं, आप ही बोल रहे हैं, वो उन्हें बोले यूसुफ जी बोलिए।
मुफ्ती जी, आज के गवर्नमेंट की एफिडेविट में 21 इस्लामिक नेशंस ने, I'll say it in English, 21 Islamic countries have banned, it's been said, have banned instant talaq, triple talaq at one sitting. This is the crux of the matter what we are discussing today. This is instant triple talaq at one sitting. This is what Zeenat Shaukat is saying, this is what Shazia Ilmi is saying, and this is what all the panelists are saying. Now tell me, 21 Islamic countries like Turkey, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, which are Islamic countries, have banned it and said that you cannot have instant triple talaq on one sitting. Who are we to then say that we are special because we are Indian Muslims, and that's why in a secular country, we should get precedence. We should get precedence over Muslims in other countries. What gives you the right to say that? 21 countries have banned it. Islamic countries.
21 countries.
Turkey has banned it in 1926. Pakistan has banned it in 1961.
No, आप मेरी बात सुनिए.
I'm asking you.
I'm also asking this question.
I want to know what is special for Indian Muslims.
No. Let me ask you, Mufti Ziyaee. No, Mufti Ziyaee.
I want to know that. I want to know why you are demanding something special.
Mufti Ziyaee, उल्टा सवाल आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ.
वो हो चुका है, वो हो चुका है. इसके बाद का क्या?
आप मेरी बात सुनिए. आप मेरी बात सुनिए.
उनको आप उनके साथ मिलवा देंगे.
I'm on now.
करने पर मजबूर कर रहे हैं. इसका जवाब दे दें आप.
तो जो गलतियां चलती जा रही है, आपका बोलना है
वो ऐसी तलाकें दी जा चुकी हैं उनके साथ.
तो जो गलतियां चलती जा रही है इतनी सदियों से, you want that to continue for the next 500 years.
उसके साथ क्या करेगी? क्या उनके
It's got nothing to do with religion. No.
इतने सालों से
मुफ्ती Ziyaee मेरी तरफ देखिए और मैं सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ आपको. आप मेरी बात सुनिए. You are talking about आप तो सुन ही नहीं रहे. आपको 3 सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ. 3 सवाल मेरे 3 सवाल हैं. मेरे 3 सवाल है मुफ्ती जी. मैं आपको 3 सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ. आप मेरे सवालों से मुखर क्यों रहे? आप मेरी बात सुनिए. आप मेरे सवाल से मुखर क्यों रहे आज वो पूछिए. मैं सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ. सवाल तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. आप एंकर है प्रोग्राम की, मेरा सवाल.
आपने हमारे सवाल को जब हमारे यूसुफ से बात करवाया तो उससे जवाब आप उनसे जवाब
मैं यूसुफ मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि आप गलत हैं. आप गलत है. वो सही है.
साबित करने वाले कौन होते हैं?
साबित कर दो.
आप मुझे
साबित कर दो.
आप मुझे बताइए कि why are Muslims in India special than 21 other countries?
Yusuf 1 minute. साबित कर दो.
साबित कीजिए.
फिर आप बोलेंगे नहीं, मैं साबित कर दूंगा.
अरे कैसे नहीं बोलेंगे? आप साबित करें ना. अगर वो एक्सेप्टेबल होगा तो हम एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे. आप सारी दुनिया के सामने आप साबित करके दिखाइए.
लाइव टीवी प्रोग्राम चल रहा है. बोले तो
बिल्कुल जिम्मेदारी के साथ बैठा हूं पूरी दुनिया के सामने. आप इसे साबित करने की कोशिश कर दीजिए.
सवाल सुनेंगे कि बोलते रहेंगे?
लेकिन मेरे जवाब दे दीजिए. उसके बाद हम सवाल आपका सुनने के लिए तैयार हैं. आपके 30 सवाल के जवाब देंगे हम यहाँ पर बैठ के.
पहला सवाल
मेरे सवाल का जवाब.
सवाल मैं पूछ रहा हूं आपको.
लेकिन उसका पहले जवाब
मैं आपको सवाल पूछ रहा हूं. मैं सवाल पूछ रहा हूं.
दुनिया ने देखा ना.
इस टर्की या मुस्लिम नेशन? 1 सेकंड. इस टर्की या मुस्लिम नेशन? टर्की क्या मुसलमान देश है? इस साइप्रस मुस्लिम नेशन? अभी फोन देख रहे हैं आप. पाकिस्तान है मुस्लिम नेशन? इस बांग्लादेश है मुस्लिम नेशन?
सऊदी अरेबिया.
हाँ, इस सऊदी अरेबिया मुस्लिम नेशन? They have removed triple talaq. By your logic, they are not Muslim nations. जवाब दे आज. If 1 second now I will complete my point. I will complete my. There are 22, for your kind information, 22 Muslim countries in the world that have stopped triple talaq. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Instant 22. Let's have that clarified.
कुरान और हदीस के खिलाफ खड़ी हो जाएगी तो हम उसके खिलाफ खड़े नहीं होने वाले.
तो आप ये मुस्लिम एंगल छोड़ दीजिए.
कैसी बात कर रहे हैं?
ये मुस्लिम नेशंस है कि नहीं?
कौन से मुस्लिम नेशन?
उन्होंने बैन किया कि नहीं ट्रिपल तलाक?
1400 साल
टर्की सरप्राइज
आज किया. 1400 साल पहले क्या?
मैं 2016 में बैठा हूं कि किस साल में, इसलिए आपको पूछा था किस साल में.
क्या वो बताएं ना.
तो बैन तो किया है ना.
टर्की ने 1926 में किया है. पाकिस्तान ने 1961 में किया है. बताओ.
इस्लाम कब आया था? बोलिए. इस्लाम कब आया था? इस्लाम कब आया था?
1438 साल पहले. 1438 और 4 दिन पहले.
नहीं 1438 साल पहले इस्लाम आया था. ये
और बता रहा हूं आपको. और चाहिए आपको? बता रहा हूं
इस्लाम का ये कानून नाफिज किस दिन हुआ बताएं आप. तलाक के मसले नाफिज किस दिन हुए? आप इस्लाम की बात कर रहे हैं,
तलाक के
तलाक के मामला किस दिन हल किए गए हैं? रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम
ने क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
आपने सूरह बकरा पढ़ा है, आपने आयत 228 पढ़ी है, उसमें लिखा नहीं है कि 4 महीना का आपको गैप देना है, हर महीने टू महीने आपको तलाक देना है। 2 तलाक देने के बाद भी रिवोक हो सकता है, अप टू 2 तलाक देर आर रिवोकेबल, ओनली द 3rd तलाक इज एन इररिवोकेबल तलाक। क्या आपको पता है कि हर महीना एक साइकिल के बाद में होता है?
आपको मालूम
क्या आपको पता है
तलाक कैसे दी जाती है?
क्या आपको पता है कि 2 तलाक के बाद में भी
कैसे दी जाती है मालूम है आपको?
मुफ्ती साहब मुझे बताइए कि क्या तलाक 2 तलाक देने के बाद, आपको मैं एक सवाल पूछ रहा हूं, इस्लामी सवाल पूछ रहा हूं, चलिए एक शरीयतन सवाल पूछ रहा हूं,
बिल्कुल
प्लीज आंसर मी। आफ्टर अ मैन, आज एक इंसान ने, एक बंदे ने एक अपनी वाइफ को 1 तलाक दिया, उसके 1 महीने बाद एक और तलाक दिया, अब क्या वो उसके लिए नाजायज है या कैन ही रिवोक दोस्त तलाक? आप मुझे वो बताइए, इस्लामी कुरानी हिसाब से आप बताइए, सूरह बकरा के हिसाब से बताइए, आयत 228, 230, 232 के हिसाब से बताइए। लेट मी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट योर इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ इस्लाम इज।
इस बात पर वाज़े दलील है कि जब कोई शख्स किसी को तलाक देता है तो तलाक वाक़ई कैसे होती है। शरई मसला यह है, आपको बताइए, शरई मसला
के बाद में, 3 के बाद में
सुन लीजिए, पूरी दुनिया इस बात को सुन रही है और आप भी यूसुफ साहब सुन रहे हैं कि जब इंसान कोई किसी को तलाक दे देता है तो तलाक वाकई होती कैसे है? शरई बात सुन लीजिए, कुरान और हदीस की रोशनी में बात ये होती है कि 3 महीने में तलाक वाकई होगी, लेकिन वो
Rhythm is making a point. Okay, on the debate, Rhythm. Open up the debate. Last 2 minutes, Rhythm is coming in with a point. No, Rhythm, please. Rhythm.
Yes, Arnab, when everybody is talking, these men are just forgetting one simple thing. It's Muslim women who want equality. We're not imposing it on them. You or I or someone else is not saying get it. They themselves are demanding it. They've come to court. They've said we're living under threat. Shaira Banu herself, she had an abortion. She has 2 children with the man. The man has kicked her out now. She's living with her parents. She's unable to meet her children. She's come to court saying, give me my dignity back. All these women living under threat, under fear, under panic that the man would divorce her anytime have said that we were ready to do anything to ensure that the divorce doesn't happen. This is not giving them the right to life that's given to them under the Constitution of India, Article 14, Article 21, Article 15.
And Rhythm, you know, fantastic argument put out there. I just want to put a factual point to that. I want to put a factual point and factual follow-up to what Rhythm said. Rhythm, you know, these groups speak about the non-interference of constitutional laws in matters of personal law, but the fact is, which you know very well, that the freedom of religion clauses in the Constitution, which are from Articles 25 to 28, talk of personal law. In fact, Article 25 speaks of freedom of religion, not precluding the state from introducing social reforms and enacting laws on subjects traditionally associated with religion. And the simple point is, the gentleman here says that when was the Muslim religion founded? This is not about how old a religion is. By that logic, Shahid, Siddiqui, anybody can say that India got independence in 1947, it became a republic in 3 years later, and therefore no law under the Indian Constitution can be greater than any religion. It is not about how old a country is or how old a religion is. It is about how we are as a people, Shahid Siddiqui. We as a people are a people where everybody is equal. Why don't people get it? Yeah, Shahid Siddiqui.
Muslims are enjoying their personal laws under the Constitution. It's the Constitution which has given them the freedom to enjoy their religion. It is the Constitution which has protected their personal law. But it is also the duty of Muslims to work according to Quran and to give justice and equality to women and to follow the Constitution. And the Constitution also give dignity and equality to women. And if they are denying it, they are going against the Constitution. And they are also going against the Quran.
Last point I want to make to Zeenat Shaukat Ali. I have 1 minute on the debate. I want to say today, Shahid Siddiqui,
male chauvinist attitude.
Shahid Siddiqui, on many programs, I have had the most bitter political fights with Shazia Ilmi. I have had the most bitter political fights with her, she knows that, right? But I have known her for a long time, you know, both as a journalist and now as a politician. I've disagreed with her, but today, Shazia Ilmi, hats off to the way in which you responded with dignified silence to the personal attacks of this gentleman Shamsher here. And I also want to apologize today, because this man didn't have the decency to do that, Zeenat Shaukat Ali, for the indecent way in which he responded to a lady of your stature and erudition, or to any lady for that matter. But today, Today, hats off to women like you. You make us so proud. And I only can wonder, Shaukat Ali, how difficult your fight must be. How difficult your fight must be to challenge the system.
I would like to make a point, Mr. Arnab. I would like, before closing, I would like to make a point, Mr. Arnab, please.
So you didn't defend these two. You didn't speak a word when they were being insulted.
And has to be dealt in accordance with the
I'm sorry, sir. You should have spoken when it was required. Shazia, only Shazia will have the last word. Shazia and Zeenat, Shaukat Ali only. Last word tonight to these two absolutely straightforward, direct, combative, and progressive ladies. Yeah. Shazia.
Yes, I really want to hail Shaira Bano and women like them who've come out and actually threatened and challenged the system, so to speak, against triple talaq. Had it not been for these women who come from small towns and who have been hurt and tortured so much that they're coming out and they're going to the Supreme Court because within the community there was no talk of reform or justice. So in a way, the same community leaders who talk so much about Quran actually do not give justice and provide any kind of succor to women who are actually suffering.
Absolutely.
And a gentleman here kind of threatened and said, हम आप किसी को इस्लाम और कुरान के रास्ते में नहीं आने देंगे. I want to tell him, and I don't want to threaten him, but हम इन जैसे लोगों को भी आम मुसलमान और कुरान के रास्ते में नहीं आने देंगे.
कुरान के रास्ते में नहीं आना रहे. हम आपके और कुरान के रास्ते में नहीं आना चाहते हैं. हमने आपको
लोगों को उनको इंटरफेयर नहीं करने.
आप प्लीज रुक जाए. Zeenat Shaukat Ali, would you like to say something? Zeenat Shaukat Ali, आप कुछ बोलना चाहती है? Zeenat Shaukat Ali को आखिरी वक्त. The last word to Zeenat Shaukat Ali, please, on the program tonight. Only Zeenat Shaukat Ali, sir, आपको मौका मिला. अब Zeenat जी को बोलने दें.
क्या मौका मिला?
Zeenat जी को बोलने दे. Only Zeenat Shaukat Ali on the screen. Yeah.
I only want to say, I only want to say one thing, Arnab, that the rights that Islam gave Muslim women, Muslim men have always tried to take away from them. That is very, very unfortunate. Islam has always given women gender justice. Islam has given women everywhere. They were in early Islam. You find women politicians, you find women scientists, you find women in literature, you find women in poetry. I have just written a paper on that.
Women thinkers.
And you see, this kind of attitude that the Muslim men are displaying today, that unfortunately is one of the main causes for Islamophobia. Today the world is looking at us and the world is looking at the way Muslims are reacting. And unfortunately, if the Muslims do not adhere to the Quran, they do not respect the word that God has given, and they want their own interpretations to come in, and that is very unfortunate.
I thank you
one
all.
One more thing I'd like to say, Arnab,
I thank you all, and I
want to congratulate you for the cause you took up, and for the cause you fought for, and for the cause
you so much.
you have won.
I'm thanking you, Arnab, for the first time for being a part of a few good men
that this law is removed.
Who take up for women in such a huge and an unadulterated way.
I will talk about polygamy
on a lighter note, if I may, this is the first time I've agreed with Shazia on anything. But thank you very much, Shazia. Thank you, Zeenat. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for my brilliant reporter and legal editor, Rhythm, for putting that in perspective. I thank you all. A big day today. Let democracy win eventually. The Supreme Court will decide the way things go. But I'm sure they also would be aware of the way the country thinks. Thank you for joining me on the Newshour tonight. Thank you.